Oh.
This was in January 1948 in Kibbutz Dan. Our group was assigned to Kibbutz Dan to help guard against the Syrian and other Arab terrorists who were fighting against then the Israeli Yishuv. The main work there was guarding. We did a little agriculture, but many times when we were outside and there was the alarm, we had to run back to the kibbutz and run in the foxholes, not to get killed. The kibbutz Dan used to get the water from Mayan Dan, was it called. There was a hill, initially was a pipe there, and the water was running all over. But whenever they wanted to sabotage, the Arabs used to come, pick up the pipe outside of the water. The kibbutz was without water. So actually we were under siege. In once we were very often on guard all night long, and we didn't work like 12 or 10 hours. In the kibbutz was surrendered by a fence in foxholes with every few yard was like a stand where you can put down a machine gun put in shoot bag, and everyone used to carry, when we were at night, we used to carry grenades in order if they come too close, we should be able to throw at them grenades. In guarding was very frustrating, because around this area there were a lot of jackals, and they usually at night, and they used to run through the fence in the wire, the barbed wire, and the barbed wire was from few distance. If somebody broke in, there was like ringing, made noise. And when the shackles used to run through the wire, you didn't know who it is. So, but I wanted to tell about a certain 1 week when we were assigned to go to the projector, to a tower which had a projector to light the whole kibbutz.
So this is like a spotlight?
Yeah, we should tell, a strong. And actually, it wasn't helpful because you couldn't see anything. But from outside, you could see that the kibbutz was being lighted, and I guess it has effect. Nobody, when you go at night, you don't want to be detected. So we did our guard shmirah almost the whole week, but the last day apparently we got tired, but we did for 1-2 hours. My partner used to sleep and then take over, and he used to sleep.
This is when you were on guard with the projector?
Yes.
So the two of you were supposed to be operating the projector together?
Yes. So this was going on, let's see, the whole night, but it came around 4 o'clock, but it was winter, the night was very long, and all of a sudden the man who was responsible over all the people who were guarding, because he went from one person to another to make sure that everything is okay and we shouldn't fall asleep. And all of a sudden he was up the ladder, standing near that, and asked, "What happened to the projector? It doesn't work anymore." What happens when he had his turn to this? He fell asleep too.
He means your partner.
My partner fell asleep.
You were supposed to
too.
be sleeping. Your partner was supposed to
Yes.
be operating the machine.
Yeah, he
but
was a younger boy from Egypt in Aliyat Noah, and he fell asleep too. In his side, when I think of it, there was so. It was very easy for one Arab to come over, to break into the kibbutz and come over and slaughter us and attack the kibbutz. It was mamish anes min hashemayim that they didn't take care of this. They didn't take advantage of this situation. I guess this wasn't the only nes. It was a lot of nisim in Mechemet HaShachar. Yeah, this